Hello, and welcome to Nintendosense YouTube channel. We are live with the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition on the Nintendo Switch. Let's get started.
I can't believe we found my mother alive. The sooner we get out of this place, the better. Relieved, I think. All those things had been building for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to her. Look, I loved my father, but when he found that prophecy, that became his life. Everything else, even me and my mother, we just became clutter. I was close with.
Hey, Yorman Fen Griffin, welcome to the stream.
Me her opinions of him.
Nice to see you there, buddy.
I started believing them.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we were never very close. Not a lot of father-daughter bonding, if you know what I mean. But once we threw our lot in with Molag Bal, people just don't think about their families anymore. Power takes precedence, he always said. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that my mother was really just as bad.
Hey, Chad Middleton, welcome to the stream.
She was obsessed with power. She was obsessed.
How are you guys
with
doing this fine
it was just so
afternoon?
Toxic. Maybe I could have seen this coming.
Should probably check my audio levels, but it should be good.
I know that in my head, but I just can't. Sorry. Anyway, we should keep moving.
Yeah. Andres SSG is grinding XP in Pokemon Shining Pearl. Nice. I was doing an XP grind the other day in Let's Go, and I completed my Pokedex.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
Oh, now you have.
Astonished.
Okay, stop being astonished and just move on.
But I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
Where are we going? Over here?
Come on, she's leading us to the scroll.
No, but there's all these husks and potions. Can't just leave them behind.
She's leading us to the scroll.
Forgive my astonishment. Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself. Minutes, hours, years. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way.
She's leading us to the scroll.
Crack it open already.
it. That's the last scroll.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know. So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, did she? Don't worry. I think I can help you. Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the Soul Cairn, it was given to the Ideal Masters as payment. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, there's an offering altar not terribly far from here. Is there anything else? I have no choice. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. As much as it pains me to send you, remember and promise me you'll
Can't
keep
believe
my
we found
daughter
mother
safe.
alive. Well,
She's the only thing of value.
Andres SSG says, hey, nice. I think he's talking about in response to finishing up Pokemon. Alright, we fought the dragon. I'm pretty sure he's going to reappear on the other side and try and attack me. Wait. It is on the other side, is it not? I have to retrieve my soul essence gem. It contains the essence of my soul. Oh, I knew he was going to come back.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin. Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death. I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue. Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you. For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there. I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more. I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum. Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right. There was a time the Dova roamed the sea. I was. But unlike some of my brethren, I began to explore the idea. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica. I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor. They had control of my mind, but fortunately, free. No, the soul care. I only hope that you will allow in my language, even in the Soul Karen. The defeat of the World Eater has reached my... You may not be Dova, but the defeat of Alduin earns you the right of title.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
Yeah. Chad Middleton says Paramount is making an R-rated live adaptation of The Last Ronin. I thought there already was a live adaptation of The Last Ronin. Oh, maybe I'm just thinking of that Keanu Reeves movie. That's not the same thing. I never seen that anime. Is it pretty good? Pretty sure this is it. Question is, how do I get in there? It's Bone Man.
I still remember how to fight. Done and done.
Yeah, I still don't know how to open the gate. It's so damn dark in here, too. I can't see a damn thing. Oh, here we go.
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Hey, Minaret. How many hours did you play? The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim? That's a good question. Let's see. We should be able to view stats. Does it say hours played? It doesn't. It shows my quest completed 184. And the main quest completed 18. Days as a werewolf 30. I didn't think I was a werewolf for that long. It probably took me like, I don't know, 150 to 200 hours to get this far. know, this area is pretty frustrating. But it's necessary because I need my soul back. Oh, and I fell back in. Okay, now I need to find that guy that wanted the soul husks. Because I think I have enough soul husks to trade him now. Where are the soul husks? Are they in miscellaneous? They're not an ingredient. Are they food? I only have 21. That means I need more. I wonder where that guy is. I could probably get some soul husks on the way there. Oh, my soul's restored.
Who's there?
Takes a bone man to know a bone man. Alright, I've got enough soul husks now. For sure. Just need to find that guy. The problem is this place is kind of a wasteland. Should be able to conjure up this horse. What was his name? Arvok. I don't think this is the guy.
Just
step into the...
Oh.
He said, done and
Yeah,
done.
sure. Like it's that simple.
Oh yeah, it's this guy. Thank God I found him.
Who's there?
Got some soul husks? Well, I've been so busy, I don't know. What, are you kidding me?
Oh man, it takes husks for everything?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna have to save and see what he actually gives me.
Pestering me then, by all means. Of course I do. What do you want? Sure, here you go. Can't understand a word of it.
Well, that was worth it.
Do you some good.
Yeah, good luck finding all those pages. Oh man, I don't have enough husks to trade for anything else.
I might just be a soul now, but I'm still not going to give my stuff away. Bring me at least 25 husks, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, no. At least I got the spell tome from him. Would be pretty cool to get the sword too, but we have other business to attend to. Hey, welcome to the stream, Gray Fox, J-Dog. Just finished the stream right before this. Nice. Is the Switch menu tell? Oh, does the Switch menu tell how many hours you played? It does. But I don't think it's accurate because I've been playing this game for so many years on so many, like on different Switches even. So I don't think the playtime is accurate. But yeah, I can look at that. Gray Fox says, hey, Chad. Chad says, Gray Fox and J-Dog. Squash Now says, the item is useless. You don't need that because not worth it. This quest seems as annoying as the Ninroot quest. Yeah, if I try to collect all of those pages of that book. Who's Gray Fox? He has an amazing mask in Skyrim. That's exactly who Gray Fox named his character after. And he's also an amazing character in Metal Gear Solid.
The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
Well, what's the best way out of here? I can't particularly say I like the Soul Cairn, but I'm glad we're out of there, and I guess we can return at any time. If we get out into the open, I should be able to teleport. Keep an eye on the time because I gotta go flip laundry here in a little while. Let's see. In about 10 minutes. Go snack on some pumpkin seeds.
I trust your journey was successful? I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter. It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it. Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so. No, it will have to run its course, and there's always the chance I may never recover. No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow? I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy. Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly. Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover. Well, as I'm sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls. Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that it's through this I have only the most resilient of priests you've come, whether you believe. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out. Blood. You find the answers you seek.
Oh, well, let's go see. Let's go see if we can find that Moth Priest knife. Where is it? Well, I guess Pine Watch would be the closest place. Alright, I am going to save the game and then run to the restroom. And I think I need to go flip my laundry. And then we'll be reading some Elder Scrolls, finding Ariel's bow, and taking on the vampires in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I'll be right back. I'm back. Flip the laundry. J-Dog says, see ya! Is it this direction? It must be this direction, huh? Yeah, this direction.
Time to end this little game. Like we got ourselves a hero. We're ready.
Maybe I should have started from up top. Oh no, we can get there this way. To the Ancestor Glade.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back. Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would.
What do we do? We use the bark.
Dexian didn't really give us a lot to go on, did he? Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
These moths make me sparkle. Alright, 5 out of 7. Six out of 7. Seven out of 7. Let's get 8 out of 7. Hey, 8 out of 7. I'm gonna read an Elder Scroll. Does Skyrim Anniversary Edition have new candidates for marriage? That is a good question. I don't know. This is some epic quest right here, says Eddie Craig. Welcome to the stream, Eddie Craig.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. After everything we've been through, it'd damn well better work. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down. Who's there?
How do we get out of here?
While we can. Done and done.
Smell your blood! Come on! Ah!
Like they know where I'm at. To Skyrim. The vampire lore. Oh. Bethesda still not give permission to marry Serena. I don't think you can marry Serena. Her name's Serena. Nope, I don't think you can marry her.
Yes?
You wouldn't be able to marry her until after
I can't say.
the quest line
I just don't know
anyways.
when. If. I've been trying. Come on. We can talk about this another time. Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it... As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one. Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Etheria. The way I've heard it, supposedly the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that That part, I don't know. Once we have it, hopefully it'll be obvious.
Eddie Craig says, squash now. We could. I wish marry Serena. Yeah, it would be pretty cool, huh? I think you can marry quite a few people. But no, I don't think Serena's one of them. I think it's because she's part of the Dawngaurd DLC, and that's why you can't marry her. I don't think she has the voice lines for finding a new home and all that stuff. Like the voice lines to be your wife. The question is, can you remarry in Skyrim now that they patched the game so many times? Because before you couldn't remarry after your wife dies. But you should have been able to. And so the question is, can you remarry? And I just don't know. I know you can on PC with commands, but that's like hacking the game. I heard it was a bug though, so I heard you are supposed to be able to remarry. Huh, somehow I got turned around. It's awfully dark in here.
Where'd you come from? Done and done. Keep your eyes open here.
You know, I'm trying to. It's just awfully dark.
Done and done.
Incense, where did you get that flaming sword? No, I don't think marrying Serena is possible. Hey man, do you have any of the Monster Hunter games on Switch? I don't have any of the Monster Hunter games on Switch. I do have Resident Evil, though, if you're down to play, Gray Fox. Resident Evil 5 and 6, as well as Revelations. All have multiplayer. I also have Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. And Bomberman. There are a lot of games we could play online, but unfortunately I don't have that one.
Where'd you come from?
I don't have any Mohan. I don't got any Resident Evil games yet, but I'll tell you when I get them. They go on sale a lot for like $5 a piece. I also have Wolfenstein Youngblood if you'd be down to play that. And you don't even need to buy the game, you just need to download it and then we can play it together. It would help if you joined my Discord as well. Then I could reach out to you. I do have quite a few multiplayer games, but sadly that is not one of the ones I have.
Why would anyone want to set up camp here? I wonder what happened to them.
Sister, I know you'll come to find me, but it will be too late. If you find this letter, get out of this forsaken cave as soon as possible. We were fools to think we could live close to such creatures and live peacefully. I should have headed back to camp with you after we placed torches down here. I thought these trolls would be different, that they would somehow understand that we didn't want to hurt them. I am now cornered, and it's only a matter of time before one of the trolls decides to finish me off. I hope it is a quick death. Farewell, my dear sister. Wait, are we supposed to go this way or the other way? This way, okay. You know, I tried to avoid triggering the trap.
Stay on your guard. Where'd you... Done and done.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Auriel. Auriel, Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most.
Oh, he's the last of the Snow Elves.
Twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha. He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you.
So this is snow elf magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in
What
the
online games have you got?
and proceed.
Can't play right now, but I would like to
So
know.
these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water.
Well, there's Resident Evil, like I told you
How long
about.
do they have to do that?
There's the online classic games like the NES and SNES and N64 online.
Inner sanctum.
I have Stardew Valley,
Ewer into the
Mario Kart 8,
sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience.
Wolfenstein Youngblood, which is a co-op
All that
shooting
just
game.
dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
Star Wars Battlefront.
So, let's
Let's
get
see
this
what else
straight.
is online.
We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother.
Stardew Valley.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago.
Fast RMX.
The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry. Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened. This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey. Questions? I expected as much. They're ghosts of the snow elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties. I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum. This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Auriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wished to become enlightened. Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Sirabane, Yffrey, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines. Oh yes, they were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here. We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home. In a manner of speaking, we had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price. the blinding of our race. There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain. I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin, certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become. The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene. Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nord. Ironically, yes, I assumed that the Archcurate was... Verther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain. May Auriel keep you free from harm. Questions? I expected as much. May Auriel keep you free from harm.
All right, on to Darkfall Passage. Let's see, what other games do I got? Smash Bros. Battlefront has multiplayer. That's online. Doom has multiplayer. Quake has multiplayer. Turok has multiplayer. The classic games have multiplayer. Uno is multiplayer. Monopoly is multiplayer. Resident Evil. Star Wars. Smash Bros. Mario Kart. Ultra Street Fighter 2.
Wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now. Where'd you come from? Done and done. Who's there? Who's there? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Done and done. Where'd you come from? Done and done.
All hail the savior of the Dark Brotherhood. All hail the listener.
Where'd you come from?
We are bonded now.
Let's see. Supposed to go this way.
And I join through the powers of the void. I remember Skyrim.
Not this
From
way.
my youth and the glistening crimson on fields of white.
Perhaps we're supposed to go down there. I think I should save.
One day,
Yeah, no, I don't think I was supposed to go down there. There's also some other games I have that are multiplayer, like, what else is multiplayer? Sniper Elite 3.
the dread Father works through me. His work
Like, are we not supposed to go through here? Are we supposed to go through here?
I grow restless, as does my blade.
You know what?
Be, and I will follow, child of dark.
Even clairvoyance doesn't know where to go.
Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont and the great treachery of Jaden Hall? Killboy's mother, and vengeance festers in the sun. Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder. Practice does make...
Maybe we are supposed to go down there. Oh, here we go.
Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, if Alma wanted to keep it there. It's Phazon. It's the Skyrim Metroid crossover you never knew you wanted. Hey Ross, welcome to the stream. How you doing, bud? Are you seeing this? It's fantastic.
This area looks a lot like Metroid Prime.
Where'd you go? Done and done. Here we go.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantra?
Ross says, doing good, thanks. Just playing Unicorn Overlord here. You getting close to beating it?
Welcome, Initiate. This is the way. Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Alright, we took the portal to the Forgotten Vale. I totally forgot about this part of the quest. Dawngaurd quest is pretty interesting. It's not just about vampires. You got these long-lost snow elves, too. Hey, it's not so dark anymore. Is that because we're in the Vale? I was gonna go snowblind myself there. Cool.
This is incredible. Where'd you come from?
That'll teach you. How dare you live peacefully in your own sanctified vale? Well, it says they're all around us. These things we're looking for, so let's go looking for them. Somehow I don't think that's the right way. Okay, they have to be gotten in order. Pretty far into it now. I hear there are 70 stages, done around 55. Thanks, Chag. Big recommendation to you guys. Have either of you tried the demo? No, I have not tried the demo. I didn't even know there was a demo. Who makes that game? Is that a NIS game? You have been poisoned. I'd give it a try if you like RPGs, especially tinkering with equipment and parties. I would give it a try, but I gotta commit to my backlog of RPGs I already have. Between Skyrim, Dragon Ball Z, Earthbound, Golden Sun, and a dozen other games.
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom. You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
It's Atlas and Vanillaware. Oh, it's an Atlas game. Okay. That's cool. Played this really cool Atlas game on the DS back in the day. You had like some book of incantations.
May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Wait a minute. Isn't this where we started?
May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Oh, okay, we're not supposed to leave the Forgotten Vale. Or are we? I'm genuinely confused. We don't want to go back to Darkfall Passage. Yep, I'm confused. OC McFlowen, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it had online co-op, Ross. I hear Dragon's Crown was good. Did you play it, Chad? Vanillaware made Dragon's Crown on the PlayStation 3. I never played that one. I've heard of Vanillaware. I don't think I've ever played any of their games. Chad Middleton says it was like a modern Golden Axe. Let's see. I have to go use the restroom in just a moment. Kind of makes me wonder what was over this way.
May Ariel's warmth imbue your body with strength.
Okay, that goes back to Darkfall Passage. Perhaps we just continue on the path?
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
Vanillaware also made Mirasuma the Demon Blade. Oh, I heard of that one. I played a little bit of it too. I didn't beat it or anything. Oh, okay. We just have to continue on the path. 2 dragons? Alright, lovely people. I'll be right back. Okay. Ross says, I loved Murasuma. Still have it on the Wii. Alright. So I take it we must continue on this path. Kind of confusing, it seems to lead down.
Where'd you come from? Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Dad Middleton says, nice. They should port it to Switch. The game's art style would look great. Oh, looked great on the OLED of a PS Vita. That would be a cool game to play on Switch. To Sharp Slope Cave? I guess so. We only have 2 more of these places to go, so... Hopefully this cave puts me out on the other side, closer to where I'm supposed to go.
Where'd you come from?
Place is too dark.
Get it now while we can.
Alright, we made it through. Ross says, I got Murasima and Punch-Out on the same day for 10 euros apiece. They weren't selling well for some reason. Bottom shelf bargains. I remember thinking to myself that I got a great deal that day. Yeah, Nintendo games seem to hold their value pretty well too, even though they're not published by Nintendo. I just recently sold a bunch of retro games, and I was surprised how much value they held over time. Some of them even increased in value tremendously over time. And some of them I still haven't sold, but kind of debating whether I should or not. Just because they're worth so much money, I'm like, oh my god, maybe I should sell these games. You know, I don't think that cave was exactly what I was looking for. Somehow we ended up down here again.
Where'd you come from?
Huh, do we go that way? Or this way? This is the way we came from, right? The Glacial Crevice. Chad Middleton said, the prices definitely skyrocket now. The online is shut down for 3DS and Wii U. You can still download your games though, right? Games you already own? I guess you can't download the DLC anymore, I heard. It's a good thing I have backups of my SD card data for both my 3DS. Oh, I don't have backups. Oh, I do have backups, yeah. I have backups of my SD card and game data for the 3DS and Wii U. Where are we going now?
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance. May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final
I'm no
enlightenment.
fan of the sun, but it would be better.
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
More or less.
May Ariel's radiance fill your heart with joy.
The bow has to be in here.
This makes me think we missed one of the enchantment places. Yes, we did. Okay. And this isn't it? Well, that's frustrating. Oh, where did we miss it?
May Ariel's radiance fill your heart with joy.
Hey, Andres SSG, thanks for the raid. Welcome back to the stream. What were you playing there, buddy? Were you playing Pokemon Pearl? Or Diamond? Can't believe I have to go back. I have no idea even where to begin. Clearly it's not here. Maybe up here? What is that? Frost giant? A diamond paragon. Oh, this didn't really help me either, because this isn't where the shrine is. Did some casual Pokemon Shining Pearl. Nice. Hey, Dragon Dance 05, welcome to the stream. Arna OSK, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? Oh, okay. Almost didn't make that. Wish I hadn't missed this. Shrine. Copperhead OD, how you doing today? Nice to see you there, buddy. I am lost on this quest. I missed one of the shrines. So now I have to go back. Not exactly thrilled about it. Once I find it, though, it'll be easy to warp back to the end. I think I know where it is, too. Pretty sure I missed this one the last time I played this game, too. Could always try clairvoyance, but I don't think that works for this quest. Oh, it does. At least it kind of does.
May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy. May Ariel's warmth imbue your body with strength.
Huh. It says it's back this way. Must have just walked right past it. Oh, it's over here. That wasn't too difficult.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel?
Copperhead OD says, doing good. Partially working, partially watching YouTube. Nice.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
May Ariel's light guide you in your darkest hours.
I think it's the Shrine of Resolution. I think that's the one at the end. I'm eating roasted pumpkin seeds, roasted and salted.
May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy.
Wait a minute. There it is. You know what? I think we did go through the wrong portal.
May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy. May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just...
Here we go. Yay, we made it to the inner sanctum.
soul care is creepy.
Come on, you don't want to get trapped in there.
Do you need some? I'll be here. What now? Oh, what is it?
I think there's something like that on the other side, too. Oh, there was something like that on the other side. To Ariel's chapel. Have you tried to summon the Ancient Death Priest? Yeah, the problem with the Ancient Death Priest is he uses an incredible amount of magic. And I just don't have that much magic. I can attribute skill points to conjuration. And I think that would decrease the amount of magic. Yeah, right here. So if I do this, I can probably conjure them for half the amount of magic. But I've been spending my money elsewhere. feel like I should save. It looks like the game's gonna freeze or something. Not enough magic. High elf supremacy, says Chad Middleton.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Oh, he's become a vampire.
Is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own death.
Watch out! He's falling on the ceiling! Who's there?
This has gone on long enough.
Where'd you come from?
Done and dusted.
Ruined centuries of preparations.
Surrender and give us the bow. You alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough, Werther. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire.
Squash now says, I play Skyrim again as an Argonian and hold my level under 30. Build Sneak Archer. More fun if you level low.
Final ingredient.
You're waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trickery is this?
Where'd you come from?
Farewell.
Hey, come here.
Yes? Oh, what is it? Yes?
Oh, she's busy right now.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him. What? What are you talking about? A vampire? I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here. Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you. You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask. Please, take... Even with Verther gone, and the inner sanctum destroyed, I have been sworn to protect this for the time. If remnants of our kind who escaped the betrayal at the hands of the dwarfs exist out there, perhaps they will find this place one day. While it would fill me with joy to see the Chantry back to its former glory, now that my brother's dead, there's no need for that kind of talk. It's also quite possible that there are some other isolated conclaves of snow. I'll also assume Verther didn't exactly give you the option to stay your hand. For the time being, I will remain here on the Overlook and continue trying. You're always welcome to return here at any time. I feel nothing but sympathy for the but I'm afraid that the twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but perhaps if a lion, it's the only way they'll discover. The bow was said to be, its craftsmanship has no equal. The bow draws its Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect That's actually only a fraction. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating. Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it. I can actually... If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper... Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know. Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know. Farewell, friend.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna need more sun-hollowed arrows than that.
It's good to speak to you again. Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest... I trust you're faring well. Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want... If there's assistance I can provide... Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time. It's good to speak to you again. Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed... If there's assistance I could... Certainly. I can only do 20 at a time, but I see that won't be a problem in this case.
Cool. Can we warp out of here?
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful. I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we
Chad
want to
Middleton
protect
says,
the
you should make a
citizens
staff
against
of
our
Storm
lives."
Atronach. You'll have an extra follower.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy, but I don't think we have much of a choice. No, this has to end here and now. If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Eastron and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
Nice.
Oh, what is it? If you think it'll help.
I do. I have a weapon for you.
The bow. You have Ariel? Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind? Her own family? I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawngaurd and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day.
Seems that I'm the only... Still, it's my duty to help protect Skyrim as much as any Nords, don't you think? Isran is the only one... I don't much like him, but I can't allow the people of Skyrim to be preyed
For
upon
too
by
long,
these monsters.
we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now,
I knew it would come to this one day.
this is the tide of the Dawngaurd!
Stay alert.
This is it!
The eyes for me!
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkihar. Watch your back.
Off with their heads. I know the Moth Priest is just sitting there hallucinating. I should probably level up Ariel's bow before we go, but let's just go. I'm going to be using those Sundred arrows like crazy. Go without fast travel. Walk all the way there. Y'all ready for this?
Oh, what is it? I don't think you can ever be ready to kill your parent. I'm doing my best to not think of him as my father anymore. We've got enough to worry about right now. You stay focused, and I'll worry about me.
We're done with this when none of them are left standing. Let's go.
Just a taste.
No, I didn't temper the bow. I should have tempered it before we came. Hakon is ready.
Where'd you come from? On your power. Victory is yours. I submit.
No, not like this.
Show you mercy.
What have you got?
Mercy. Not even the gods will show you mercy.
This isn't over.
You're dead! I'll make you pay!
Skyrim will be purged of your filth. God's curse.
Sorry it had to be
For the Dawngaurd. For Skyrim.
Leave no vampire in one piece.
For the Dawngaurd! For Skyrim!
Ah, the cathedral.
Serana, my darling. I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken every...
I'll rend the flesh from your bones.
Now we fight Dracula in the epic conclusion of Castlevania V Skyrim.
You can't hide from us.
It ends here.
Well, now that's done. I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawngaurd for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned, that's what I wanted to hear. It sounds like that's the last bit of the prophecy. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor can corrupt the bow. So I guess we could use my blood. Do you have any arrows? Elven arrows?
It's
Not
over.
going to just bleed on any
He's
old
dead. And the prophecy dies with him. I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks. So, the beast is destroyed. Not only that, but Ariel's bow is in safe hands. The Dawngaurd will now be dedicated to safeguarding it, making sure that prophecy will never come to pass. You've served Skyrim well. Even with these vampires gone, the fight isn't completely over. Once we're settled back in at the fort, there will be more work to do. We'd be honored to have you join us.
Do you need something? I think you'll need to find some arrows first. Only elven ones will work for this, remember?
Sweet. We did it. We finished the Dawngaurd quest. That's it, right? Yep. It's done. Now if we take anything, it shouldn't be stealing. Oh, it is still stealing. Thought it wouldn't belong to anybody anymore. What's the next quest? Well, I finished all the major quests. There are lots of side quests to do, so I can wrap up the last of my side quests. We're also going to go to the College of Winterhold and talk to the scrub and deliver him the book. There's the Discover the Significance of Crimson Inn route, and there's Leave No Stone Unturned, as well as collecting a few dragon masks. I think there's 3 more dragon masks for me to collect. And we can see if you can marry Serena, but I don't think you can. And I don't think you can remarry in Skyrim. Unless they fix that glitch. Which I don't think they ever did.
Look!
Yes? You brought that up before. I think I was a little short with you. Of course it matters to you, but you don't get to make this decision for me. It's fine. It can just be kind of a sore subject. Probably not.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
The Eye of Magnus, here but lost. Slipped through our grasp.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand. Well, well. I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time. A rare find in the original Falmer language. You're damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling? Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice. Tell you what, you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested? Here you go.
Cool. I got a unique book. Touching the Sky. I need to go clear my inventory out. Serena is still not a marriage candidate. No, it seems she is not.
I'm sure you've made no... May I just say it's a pleasure to have you leading the college. Really. All right then.
There are always human cattle in Castle Voknar that any vampire can feed on. Feeding reduces some damage, but also weakens your vampiric powers. Interesting. I thought feeding would enhance your vampiric powers, not weaken them.
Do you need something? Anything good?
Yeah, I think you'll like these potions.
You're home! Can I get a few gold to spend? Please? You're the best. Thanks.
Well, that's all for now, I guess. No, I think I already did the Blood and Ice quest. This guy needs a nap. After all that drama, I gotta sleep for 24 hours. thanks again for hanging out with me and watching me play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition on Nintendo Switch. Shout out to Yorman Fend, Chad, Eddie Craig, Andres SSG, Minaret, Grey Fox, J-Dog, Eddie Craig, Squash Now, Ross. Who else did stop by? Copperhead OD. Thanks everybody for stopping by and hanging out with me while I played The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. That's it, the end of an era. I mean, we could still play Skyrim. There technically is still a few quests to do. You know, No Stone Unturned. There's, discover the significance of Crimson Ninroot. But that's pretty much it, and then some miscellaneous ones. Oh, like summoning Doran Eavir. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate all your support, guys. See you guys next time. Feel free to leave a comment down below if there's a game you want to see me play. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up for more content like this. Appreciate all you guys' continued subscriptions and support. See you next time, Ross. Bye, Squash Now. Bye, Chad. Peace.